Welcome to Final Fantasy VII Remake. The game starts with life in Midgar, before Shinra changed everything with their macro reactors. This was something we never saw in the original. The remake is almost as long as the original, even if it's only part 1 and we will see 2 more parts in the future, so it makes sense that we will see a lot of added and changed content. We see Aerith, just like at the beginning of the original, but we see people acting more like assholes, just like in real life. Fast forward and we finally see the new and improved Barret. Look at how badass he is. All muscles and a voice that works perfectly for Barret, with a burning passion for saving the world.
This sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While you sleep, while you eat, while you shit, it's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest and it doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is, don't you? Mako is the lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds green like you.
And Cloud. I know that he looked weird on the original, but in my mind, he looked exactly like the remake. He is my favorite protagonist in video games, but we don't see why in the first part. Or it depends on what makes you happy. In the remake, we also get to know better Jesse, Biggs, and Wedge.
So what's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us now? He's got balls, this, what was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore. Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us. I'm glad to have him.
This is a one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
Real joy to work with, though.
Real joy to look at, too.
Here we go.
Looks are what people notice first.
Guess I'm not on the same page as people.
I'd say you're not even reading the same book.
Enough. We're done here.
Or even the same...
Give it a rest.
But first, you must destroy a reactor.
We're back!
Then let's move.
He always knows just what to say.
Cut it out. All right, let's see if little Stamp really can bite the hand that feeds. Go on, do the honors. Prove to me you're the man Tifa says you are. That you're one of us.
Never said I was. I'm just here for the paycheck.
Then do the damn job! Pretty cocky, ain't you?
I was a bit disappointed at first that I didn't get the turn-based combat, but I started liking the new combat the more I understood how it works.
Shit, the ball!
The countdown starts and you must escape.
We're running out of time!
Shut up and climb. You're not helping.
Sorry, it keeps me focused. I'll freak out if I don't talk.
Have it your way.
The bomb explodes. But Shira didn't like it, so they added their explosions.
Come on!
Cloud was not impressed.
Hey, like my money now.
You can have it once we're back at base.
So now Cloud needs to go back at base, the seventh heaven, so he can get his money. Do you know how some people find God when you reach a hard part in your life? Well, Cloud found Sephiroth.
You're not real. You're dead.
I am.
I killed you with my own...
Oh, you need not remind me. It was the crowning moment of our time together. But that was then, and this is now. I have a favor to ask. Our beloved planet is dying. Slowly. Silently. Painfully. Can you bear to see the planet suffer? Cloud. Were the planet to die, so many things would be lost. Your hometown that burned so bright. The sound of her voice, pleading for me to spare you. The shiver of her flesh, yielding to cold steel. That which binds us together would be no more, and I would be loath to live in such a world, which is why I must ask you this one favor. Don't worry, it's a simple thing. Run, Cloud. Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
You bastard!
Or not.
Good, Cloud. Very good. Hold on to that hatred.
I'm seeing things. Fumes from all the Mako, maybe. Alright. You got this.
Whatever, we will see a lot of Sephiroth random encounters. I don't know how much you loved Aerith in the original, but I think they managed to make her as awesome and interesting as I imagined.
Are you okay? Hey, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Here, this is for you.
Huh? A flower?
That's right. It's a gift. You know, for scaring those things away.
What things?
Never mind. Think of it as a memento.
Just my luck.
I heard that, you know.
How much?
Well, that depends on the customer. In your case, it's on the house.
Huh?
Lovers used to give these when they were reunited.
Look, I'm involved in things. Dangerous things.
Oh, I'm sure you are. So?
So keep your distance.
Wait, you think someone's out to get you? Is that what you're all worked up about? Relax. No one's going to attack you. I promise.
So awesome and interesting that
Mako
everybody
reactor
wants
just
to
blew.
know her better.
You shouldn't be out here trying to sell...
Drop your weapon!
Are you blind?
You know, you're right.
Wait!
Nice meeting you.
While you were on your late night date, your Avalanche team was worried about you.
Guess Cloud won't be joining us after all.
No need to assume the worst. I'm sure he's fine. You saw him in action, didn't you? Guy's a soldier. Goddamn one-man army.
You think he's a keeper?
Michael. You had me worried for a minute.
Wait. Got a question for you all.
What?
Ever been attacked by an invisible enemy?
What?
Wearing robes. Came and went like the wind.
Thought they were invisible.
They were, at first. Only saw them after she grabbed me.
A new Shinra weapon, maybe?
More like a panic-induced hallucination.
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Suit yourself. Come on, let's move up.
Nobody knows about the enemies who interrupted your date, and you continue with the train ride,
I'm trying to work
where
here.
you find an NPC that has a little too much character customization, and question marks when she speaks with you like she has a name, but you don't know it yet. You find out about her very late in the game, but I like it when a game has these details added to the story. I prefer these instead of useless and boring side missions. Jesse still thinks because of her the explosion was so
The
big.
explosion triggered a reaction with the Mako. You said so yourself.
Good thing there
That
will
was
be
my first
electricity
guess,
where
but
we're going.
shouldn't a reactor have
sure
fail-safes
Sector
to prevent
7's
that kind of
too.
thing?
Nah, Shinra wouldn't let
You
that
mentioned
happen.
invisible enemies back there, right?
Right.
No. I'm just looking for excuses for something that was clearly my own fault. Gotta own up to it if I'm gonna learn from this and move on. Thanks, Cloud. You're a good listener.
Barrett argues just like he always does with some random Shinra employees.
They've yet to announce it publicly, but I heard it was Avalanche's doing.
Really? Aren't they the terrorists who tried to kill the president?
Is there nothing they won't do?
Hey, quit talking out your ass. Everyone knows Avalanche only cares about saving the planet.
Just who do you think you are?
A law-abiding, concerned citizen.
Law-abiding? Really?
Shh. Don't antagonize him.
In my humble opinion, that explosion was a message. A message to the bastards bleeding our planet dry. Think they got it? Heard it loud and clear? Y'all's masters?
We will not submit to intimidation or violence, but work together for peace and prosperity. That is how civilized people change the world.
That's right.
That is the Shinra Creed.
Them's fighting words.
It's what we believe. We all have to follow our conscience, don't we?
We should go.
Right.
Cloud gets to talk more to Jesse.
Personally, I find visual aids make the dull stuff a lot more bearable. There's such a thing as playing too hard to get.
Then the train reaches his destination and Avalanche already started a little celebration.
Hot damn, good!
Bomb bombs detonated 1, members lost 0.
And one step closer to a brighter future.
Hell yeah!
Guys! Lower your voices, huh? People are listening.
Oh, right.
Now get some R&R. You've earned it. Just be ready for the next mission, all right? See you soon. At 7th Heaven. You know, where Tifa works. Don't keep her waiting. She'll worry.
Cloud finally reaches the Sector 7 slums, where we already can see and understand better the life in the slums in just a few seconds.
Arlene.
Daddy, you're home!
That's right, Angel. I
Welcome
am.
back.
Have you been a good girl?
Yeah, I've been helping Tifa.
Oh, you did you? Well, well.
You made it.
Cloud reaches the 7th heaven, talks
Where'd
with
you get
Tifa,
that?
and gives her
I
the
can't
flower
remember
from
the last
Ares.
time I saw a
I
real
guess
one.
you don't have the option to give the flower to Marlene this time.
How sweet. When did you get so thoughtful?
Guy can change. Has been 5 years.
Huh?
I need to talk to Barrett.
Right. Come on in.
Daddy, the Mako place blew up. Everyone on TV's talking about it.
Don't you worry about all that silliness. Daddy's here and he's not going anywhere tonight. Now turn that thing off and let's get you to bed, huh?
Cloud still has to ask again about his money. Barrett wants him to talk with Tifa about the money. Tifa wants Cloud to talk with Marlene, even if Marlene is already with her father.
Yeah, you.
Hey! The hell you
Barrett.
think you're doing scaring my daughter like that?
Daddy says never talk to strangers.
That's right, honey, I do say that. What a good girl you are remembering Daddy's lessons. You know what else good girls do? They go to bed on time. Come on.
But I'm not tired. I want to talk some more, Daddy.
All right, but just this once.
Thanks, Tifa.
So
Like I didn't
what
piss
can I
off
get you?
Barrett already during the mission.
I'm still waiting on it.
Right. About that. We should talk outside. Before we get on to money, there's an empty apartment in a place just down the road. It's nothing fancy, but I was thinking you could stay there for now. The landlady's a big friend of the cause, so you wouldn't even have to pay rent. Sound good?
Cloud
Sure
doesn't
does.
get his money,
Thanks.
but gets free rent.
Follow me then.
The rent must be very
How was it up
expensive
on the plate?
if he was
was
okay with the offer.
Chaotic.
Sorry for dragging you into all this. It was wrong of me to put you in danger like that. I promise I won't do it again.
Danger's part of the job. Don't worry about me.
I'll try not to.
Always happy to help stick it to Shinra.
So, you make nice with everyone?
Get help.
Say that again!
Much as I could, all things considered. Maybe not enough for them.
Good. You had me worried. You're not exactly a people person.
I'll give you that.
Tifa tells Cloud that he's not a people person, and I guess Cloud knows that.
It's a little bare.
It makes sense
but
because
should be enough
he
to get you through the
became
night.
a soldier at a young
If you want
age,
anything
so
else,
he
we
didn't
can
have a
always-
chance to learn how to interact with people.
You guys
He
owe me 2,000,
just
remember?
knows how to fight and
I
complete
do.
the missions.
And we'd
Anyway,
love to settle
Cloud
up,
asks
especially since
again
this was your
about
first
his
job
money.
for us, but
And he gets it,
That's it?
500 Jill
sorry,
instead of
we spent the rest
2000.
preparing for the mission.
But
Got
he can
really
have the
busy.
rest if
But
he
not
works for
long.
it.
I'm collecting money for filters tomorrow, so I can pay you after.
And you're sure about that?
Of course, as long as you help, that is. Wait, then I'd have to pay you for that too. Never mind.
No, 2,000's enough. That's what we agreed on, so that'll be the price. With what you gave me, that leaves 1,500.
You're the best. I'll see you bright and early at the bar then. Thanks again for everything. Sleep tight.
I guess he is more understanding and nice when it comes to Tifa.
Guess it's time for introductions. Hey, you okay in there? Oh. Coming in.
Somebody's in here. Oh, excuse me.
Clown finds out who his neighbor is.
Cloud, stop!
Get back inside! Get off me!
I guess he is Marco. If you don't know who Marco is, good, because you don't find out who he is.
What are you doing,
But
Marco?
if you
This is
must
his
know,
apartment.
he is Cypriot
He's
clone
got a few
created
problems,
by
but he's not a bad
Mojo.
guy.
But
The landlady
then
asked
I
me to check
have
on
to
him
explain who
and make
Mojo
sure he's
is
okay.
and why
Can I ask
he
you to do
created
the same?
Sephiroth clones. So let's just say that Marco's your neighbor.
Hey there.
Anyway,
Here to
Cloud
change
and
out your
Tifa
water
go to
filter.
change water filters and we find out that a lot of people love her. Cloud makes everything harder because he insists on not playing nice, but let's be real, people in the slums make it really hard to do so.
In your dreams, maybe.
Cloud! Since we're here, maybe we should do a little shopping. He's a regular. Stock up here and he might throw in a freebie or two.
For you, maybe.
Well, you could try being a little nicer.
To get free shit? Not my style.
Our next stop is Stargazer Heights. Landlady's a client.
Just met her.
Then you know what to expect. Remember, she's a good friend of Avalanche, so be nice. Please. Hey, Marl. Got some filters for ya.
Tifa, my dear, dear girl. Oh, what's he doing here?
Working?
Be nice. Cloud's helping me with collections.
You better take care of her.
I'm pretty good at taking care of myself, you know.
That I do. Still, better him than you. No charm, no wit. Big sword, but no skills.
I've got skills.
Be nice.
I'm doing my best.
Hey, Cloud.
Now that
I'll
Cloud
come
is
with.
in the neighborhood watch, Tifa joins his party and you do some side missions.
Lead on.
Sure thing. I know these streets better than anyone.
Hey man, check it out. This song's pretty sweet, ain't it? You like it? You feeling it? Have a copy.
You guys, you came back. They said that a scary man was chasing them. Thank you.
It's not what you know, but who.
You remembered.
Not a patient teacher.
Maybe not so patient next time.
Oh boy.
Oh, Barrett should have finished collecting his share of the money by now. So what do you want to do? Head back to the bar?
Cloud finds Johnny,
What
but
now?
Tifa doesn't want to kill him.
He's a talker.
Huh? Whoa. Whoa.
No.
You're not gonna. Hold up. Wait. Don't do it, man.
You want to live? Then get the hell out of town.
You got it, boss. You ain't never gonna see my face again. I swear.
Are you sure about this? It's a big risk.
I still think it
I
was
know,
a bad
but
idea, but whatever.
It's fine.
And them?
No more. Cloud. You're scaring me. We need to go before they wake up.
Cloud gets stuck with Tifa more.
Finally. So, after you left the village, I let you off the hook before, back at the hall, but not this time. Hmm?
Well, when we were kids, everybody wanted to be a soldier, right?
Yeah, I remember they were on the news every day during the war.
Thing is, by the time I finally made it in, they didn't need heroes anymore. It was nothing like what we dreamt of. It was just working for Shinra. Just...
I'm sorry. I know it's a touchy subject.
Not exactly small talk. Especially with someone you haven't seen in a while.
I get it. Still, it's kind of funny. Us going our separate ways, thinking that must be it. That we'd never meet again. And then here, of all places, we do. You know what? We should totally celebrate. Let's dress up and hit the town.
Really?
I mean, why not? It'll be fun.
Do you even have fancy clothes?
Not like fancy, but I'll figure something out. What do you think would suit me, huh?
Then they decide that they
Something
should
with
go
fun.
out.
Yeah, I guess we're not kids anymore. Be sure to pick an outfit that goes with mine, okay?
Will do.
This is gonna be so much fun. You'll see.
Yeah. Maybe.
And on that happy note, I think it's time we head back to the bar. Come on.
You don't need a break?
Honestly, I'm feeling pretty good. Marl isn't always right, you know.
Cloud gets back to the Seventh Heaven to get his money, and he finds out that they get ready for the next mission. But unlike the original, Cloud is not invited to the secret hiding
Right
place.
now? Then the plan is...
Marlene, wanna go wait for Jesse out front?
Okay.
Looks like we're officially on for tomorrow night then. Gotta go over the details with the others.
Before you do, about my pay.
You'll get your money. So sit down and shut up until we're finished. Double time, Tifa.
I'm really sorry, but it shouldn't take much longer. In the meantime... grab a seat. What'll it be?
I don't know. Something
Not
hard
a
and
big
bitter.
deal, because you get to drink some cocktails made by Tifa.
Well, most people would say something sweet right about now.
I'm sure they would.
Ah, but you're a more discerning customer, aren't you? In which case... our house special, the Cosmo Canyon.
Beautiful.
I gotta go. Enjoy.
Jesse comes in and Cloud finds out that Tifa will be taking part in the next mission, even if she doesn't agree with what Avalanche does.
Gets your heart racing, doesn't it? They don't know our faces, so we're in the clear for now. But we'll want to capitalize on this momentum. Speaking of which, you coming on the next one?
For the right price.
Oh, you can bet I'll be pushing hard for a raise. Tifa will be joining us too, but I don't know. Even a blind man can see her heart's not in it. She was never on board with the bombings, so if it comes down to do or die, if I've got to put my life in someone else's hands, then I'd rather that someone was a professional, like you.
Could still kill some time.
You play some darts until their meeting is over. Tifa comes back, but she doesn't seem happy with the decisions made.
I heard you're having second thoughts.
I know we have to think big if we're going to make a difference. But not like this. I feel trapped.
If it feels wrong, don't do it.
Guess that's that then.
What, they kick you out?
We agreed to disagree. So, you want another drink?
Tifa! Time to celebrate. Break out all the good stuff.
Oh, sure.
We won't be needing you for this next job. Feel free to look for work elsewhere.
Fine by me. That's how I like it. No contract, no obligation.
Cloud isn't needed for the next job, but he finally gets his money.
The rest of your payment, along with a little extra for your exemplary service. And thus concludes our business. Gonna have to ask you to leave now. This here's a private affair.
Sorry, I tried. We talked it over, but in the end, we didn't want to put so much on you. This is our fight. No hard feelings, huh?
It's fine.
Let's talk more after I'm done here, okay?
Really, it's fine.
Come on, Jesse, I'm dying here.
I'll catch you later. Sorry to keep you thirsty boys waiting.
Avalanche!
That hit the spot.
Damn, Biggs. Slow down.
We'll talk later. I promise. Sorry, you were saying?
Keep it tight. Ain't no room for error come tomorrow.
More reason to...
When the job's done, we're done. Your words. Okay, what were we talking about?
So, it wasn't that bad?
It was.
Oh, right.